What's up guys, I'm Wade, and in this video I'm making edible cookie dough. Now I know what you're thinking. Wade, isn't all cookie dough edible? Yes, but this stuff is meant to be eaten raw. It's got no eggs in it, and it's just got better texture. It's gooier, so it just tastes better than if you were to make normal cookie dough and eat it raw. Now I'm making this video because I realize I don't post that often, and I'm not going up subs by doing that. Also just because there's another channel with the same name as me, and I don't want them to steal my title even though I had it first. But that's not the point. Get out of the frame, you're not supposed to be in the video yet. So this intro has been long enough, so I'm just gonna get on with it. So the things you'll need are butter, vanilla, salt, milk, brown sugar, flour, and of course, last but not least, you'll want some chocolate chips. Now for the utensils, you'll want a 1/4 cup measuring cup, a tablespoon measuring cup, something to mix the ingredients in, like a bowl, something to mix the ingredients with. I'm going to be using a fork because it's good for whisking and all that. Then if you want, for the vanilla and the salt, you can use 1/8 of a teaspoon, measuring spoon, or you can just eyeball it, which is what I'm going to be doing. The first thing you'll want to do is measure out 2 tablespoons of butter. Now I forgot to mention you might want a knife just to kind of cut through the butter and put it into the scoop and level it. So I got 1 tablespoon measured out here, and I'm just going to grab the knife and kind of scrape it out. And then after I'm done this, I'm going to do it once more for the 2nd tablespoon. I'm now doing it again for the 2nd tablespoon of butter. Now you'll want to have this either softened or melted. It doesn't matter. You just want to have it at a consistency where you can easily stir it with the other ingredients. So I'm going to go put this in the microwave for a few seconds now. So here it goes into the microwave for a few seconds. I'm just going to put it for 10 seconds, and then I'll stir it together, and it should kind of all melt together. Now the next thing you'll want to do is mix in a 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. Where'd the spoon go from this? There was a spoon in here. Toss it. So you'll just want to measure this out and pack it in as you go. So now you'll want to take your 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar and dump that in there. And then you want to take your stirring utensil and stir it together. Now what you'll want to do is mix in 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, but I'm just going to eyeball it, so you could just pour a little bit in your hand. And then when you got like about 1/8 of a teaspoon, just throw it in there and mix it up. Now you'll want to put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla. But again, I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm just going to pour a little bit in the lid. Get about 1/8 of a teaspoon and pour that in. I think I might have put a little more, but it's still a little bit, won't be too strong. Once you got those things all combined and it just looks like one nice smooth substance and there are no clumps or anything, that's when you'll want to mix in a tablespoon of milk. Now you'll want to kind of whisk this, because what'll happen is the milk won't want to mix in with the rest of the dough. It'll just kind of want to go around it. So what you'll have to do is just kind of whisk it so it all gets kind of blended in really quickly. Now after you've got all the milk stirred in, then it's time to add in 5 tablespoons of flour. And you'll want to stir it in after each tablespoon. You don't have to stir it in after each tablespoon, but it will make it easier. I'm just going to stir it in partially, but not all the way. I'll stir it in all the way after. See, already with just 1 tablespoon, it's kind of flinging out a bit, and with 5 tablespoons, that wouldn't help the problem at all. There's 2. There's 3. That's 4. And last one, this is 5. Now once you've got all the flour mixed in and it looks all nice like this, then it's time to add in the chocolate chips. Now you'll want to put in about 2 tablespoons, but it doesn't really matter, it's chocolate. I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips, but you can just use milk chocolate chips too, doesn't matter. Whichever you prefer. So I'm just gonna pour in a few of these. If you eat a few by accident, that's fine too. I almost choked on that. Now you just want to fold these in. adding a few more. Yeah, just for good measure. And there you have it. Here's your delicious bowl of edible chocolate chip cookie dough. I would 100% recommend you make this because it just tastes really good and you're in quarantine. You got time. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like. And if you like my channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribed. And that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.